Neighbour is quite a sweet Barney episode. This is the 21st episode of the first season, and this one had some songs in that I don't think I'd heard before from Barney up until this point chronologically. There were also some songs that I hadn't heard of. In fact, quite a few songs I hadn't heard of. I also feel like it doesn't have the most extensive song selection, so it might not be the most nostalgic for me, but it's very educational. And this is all about, as one can imagine, the neighborhood and the different kinds of things that children might interact with in their neighborhood and how to do things safely. And I think that this is a great way to get children thinking about their surroundings and to be more observant. And I can absolutely imagine children watching this and then going around their own neighborhood trying to find the things that are mentioned in this. For example, there is a restaurant mentioned in this. And even if a child hasn't been to a restaurant before, they can certainly still try and identify it based on the outside of the building. So it's certainly something that they can enjoy in the episode and then use in their own surroundings as well. So certainly very educational in that aspect. And I think there's something really great about learning about these different buildings like the library and the restaurant and getting to know the different jobs that different people do as well. So there are a lot of things covered in this. As for the songs, we have the song Looking Around My Neighborhood, which is obviously a great way to set things up, and a song called Hi Neighbor. Neither of these I was familiar with. But then we have the Hokey Pokey, or as it's called in Barney, Hokey Pokey. Do let me know which version you know. Certainly in the UK, or at least where I grew up, it's the Hokey Pokey. But I know a lot of places refer to it as Hokey Pokey. Either way, great fun. Really thoroughly enjoyed that. We then have Walk Across the Street, which of course definitely gives us some safety about walking across the street. The song I don't recognise, but it is to the tune of When the Saints Go Marching In, so that part of it was pretty entertaining. And then we have I Scream, You Scream, We All Scream for Ice Cream, which ultimately just made me want ice cream, but it's again not a song that I'm familiar with. And then we have On Top of Spaghetti, which I didn't love, and I don't know why. I can't work out why, but there was just something about it that I didn't care for. But still a great selection of songs that go really well with the theme of the episode. It's also the first episode directed by Bruce Deck, which is pretty interesting, and Baby Bop is also in this one as well. I don't mind Baby Bop. I'm not the biggest fan of Baby Bop. I don't remember what I thought of Baby Bop as a child. I don't recall any ill feelings, so I assume that I either didn't mind Baby Bop, maybe even liked Baby Bop. Certainly now, I'm not too bothered, but I know Baby Bop is a very popular character. And this episode is really great, really educational, has a really great variety in it, great performances. I forgot to mention the children. The children in this one include Luci and Tina. We also have Shawn and Derek, and the performances are really great. Not the most nostalgic, but very educational, and ultimately, it's a really good episode.